Today, I'd like to discuss the benefits of buying a home creatively. Consider the average person that buys a home. They buy, take out a 30-year mortgage, then will usually sell, buy a new house, and maybe trade up and take out a new, larger 30-year mortgage. This process of home buying will typically never lead to gaining any meaningful financial benefit, of course, depending on the real estate market and economy. A person is usually paying only interest in the first 10 years with very little principal amortization. If a person sells and buys every 7 to 10 years, the chance of gaining any appreciation is slim. You will also need to consider that when selling a house, a seller will only realize or net approximately 85 to 90% of the sales price, if the sales price is accurate to start with. When a person buys a home, they see and typically pay the gross price, but when a seller sells a home, they will net much less. This is because of the transaction costs the seller generally incurs with selling a home. If you will apply any of the secrets provided at stealthhomebuying.secrets.com, your financial picture can look much better in 10 to 20 years or less than what it will look like without them. Would buying a house at 10, 20, or even 30% below retail or market value be beneficial to you? How about having the seller finance a purchase for you? Better yet, how about the seller financing you the purchase for you and paying no interest? Would buying a home and having it paid for in 10 to 15 years, but paying no more in monthly payments than you would for a 30-year mortgage, be a benefit to you? You may be asking, why would a seller accept 30% less for his house than what he may be able to get for on the open market? Or why would a seller finance a purchase for me, especially with no interest? After having a business of buying houses for more than 20 years and buying hundreds of houses, all I can tell you is you never know what type of price and terms may work for a particular seller. Every seller has their own situation and their own needs. You need to discover those needs so that you can create a transaction that is both good for you and the seller. If you can work directly with the seller instead of through agents, or find the right agents to assist you, you have the opportunity to create a custom creative transaction much easier than you would otherwise. It will reward you handsomely to find out the motivation of why the seller is selling their home and how you can work to provide a solution for them. Another benefit of working directly with a seller is that you're able to meet, get to know, and build rapport with the seller. If you work through an agent, or worse, if you as the buyer have an agent and the seller has an agent, there is very little chance of ever meeting the seller, much less getting to know and build rapport with the seller. A seller is much more likely to be willing to consider a creative solution to selling their home with someone they know and trust compared to a buyer that they have never even met. If you'd like more tips and information about what I consider the right, correct way to buy a home and the right real estate agents to work with, check out stealthhomebuying.secrets.com. Thank you.